Come on in here, family. Yeah, come on in. It's Friday, February the 10th, 2023. Friday lessons, baby. Yes, we got to get it here and get it in. We have a few things to discuss on Friday lessons. It's a truth hour, baby. Go back and check everything, every book, every lecture that you hear me play, everything. Go back and fact check all of it. I'm going to say that again. Everything you just see me put on any one of my videos, every article, everything. Go back and read it and do the research on every book you see, everything you hear come out my mouth, and go prove me wrong. So I can be educated when you come back and be like, Dre, you know, the experts and this, the primary source and this says this. And I will go do my due diligence, and I will go look at that information and check and see if it's true. And if it's true, appreciate it, brother or sister. Appreciate it, human being, no matter what race you are. Thank you. Thank you for getting me educated. I didn't know. Now I know the truth. Thank you. AKA and hashtag today, baby. Pro-black everything. P.B.E. Established in 1979, March 1st. All day, every day. AKA and hashtag religion killer. All religions. They're all man-made. All of them are man-made. AKA and hashtag political killer. Every political system in America, the European, the white man and his mama created and run and own. AKA and hashtag no filters and no editing over here. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I'm going to misspell words. That's just a human being. Raw and uncut. AKA and hashtag to the mothers and fathers of human civilization, that black man and that black woman. All day, every day. That's just factual. Don't believe me? Go look it up. AKA and hashtag to the Rocky Marcianos and the Mayweathers of America and the world. This white man and his motherfucking mama. They that fucking good. They that fucking great. You still believe in a God. You still believe in a Jesus. You still believe in they white angels. You still believe in a white Santa. All these things black people still believe in. You still believe in a racist systems. What we call systemic racism in America. Every system is racist. Systemically. No system has changed. No major system in America has changed since we done came out of chains. Physical ones. Now we in mental slavery. Ain't none of these systems has changed. And these are we still follow. That's just what it is. You can get mad, but you know it's true. Ain't nothing I said is untrue. Declaration of Independence, Bill of Rights, and the Constitution. Have they changed? Are they still here? Okay. Every political system, every economic system, every religious system that the white man they created here, is it still here? Okay, just making sure. Yeah, it ain't changed. Just because somebody say it ain't slavery doesn't mean you ain't still in slavery, family. I need y'all to understand that. We're going to go here and we're going to read this motherfucking article. Last but not least, AKA and hashtag to all the other motherfucking billions and millions of species on the planet. All the living other species on the planet love and respect all motherfucking day. But I'm about to show you today, on a couple occasions, why the black man and the black woman and the black child, 99% of us, are still gone in mental slavery. Because that's all it still is, baby. They got you. They got us. They still got us everywhere on the planet. That's why I call them the Rocky Marcianos and the Mayweathers of motherfucking America and the champs of the world. Newsflash, human race. No matter what you want to claim you are, man rule everywhere. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you the facts. In Russia, there's a man that rule Russia, or men that rule Russia. In Iran, there's men that rule Russia. I mean, in Iran. In Israel, there are men that run Israel. America, the white man runs America. In Africa, a couple different men, none of them black, run the continent of Africa. In China, Chinese men rule China. In North Korea, Korean men run North Korea. In Dubai, Saudi Arabia. Men rule all these countries of power. Iraq, Afghanistan, everywhere you name a significant power, men rule them. Black men don't rule none of them, but other men rule all these countries. No women of no significance. And since black men and the women, but specifically the black men, don't rule nowhere on the planet, that's why when they have world summit meetings and black so-called leaders of ours and of y'all's get up in these from these African nations that claim that they're the president, when they get up to speak at these world summits, all the other motherfucking nations walk the fuck out. Because you have no fucking power. Because the people that are walking out, because they don't want to hear what the fuck you got to say, they even own your fucking country. So why do they give a fuck what about any of you African leaders have to say on the continent? Go listen to Patrick Lumumba and what he says about these world summits when African so-called heads of states and leaders get up from these African countries and try to speak. Everybody walk the fuck out. Every other nation from America to wherever, all of them walk out because you have no power nowhere, black man. Nowhere on the globe. That's why they can walk the fuck out when you start speaking. When little old Israel starts speaking, that white man, they don't want to walk out. All of them stay there. When Russia speak, when Japan and China and goddamn North Korea, when all these motherfuckers who speak in these world summits that go there, besides Africa, everybody else, they don't walk the fuck out. You think motherfuckers walking the fuck out when China speaks? You think motherfuckers walking out when America speaks? You think motherfuckers walking out when Russia speaks? No. When African quote-unquote leaders, these fake leaders y'all tell me in Africa and anywhere on the planet, when African men speak, everybody else walk the fuck out. Nigga, you get the, they like, nigga, we on you. We don't give a fuck nothing that you have to say. Let's go, y'all. Let's go on out here in the lobby, y'all. This is what the other nations say when African leaders try to get up and speak in world summit meetings. Come on, y'all ready to get this? They said they got some good donuts and coffee out here in the lobby. Let's go. But this, oh, you knew. You're a new leader. We don't listen to them. We own them. I own this, or this nation own this part of Africa, and this nigga speaking. If we own them, why we need to hear what they got to fucking say? Coffee? Let's go. That's what these other nations do at these motherfucking, these world summit meetings. When it comes to this motherfucker black man, we've been goddamn crushed so much, nigga. Emasculated so fucking much globally, nigga. We're nothing. And we created everybody. The black men and black women. But we're created down to nothing now. We've been broken mentally and physically down to nothing in the world eyes. I hope y'all get what I mean. I hope y'all do go back and rewind it or go listen to the greats. Dr. Yosef Ben Yochanan, Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, Dr. Amos Wilson, Sheikh Anta Diop, Professor James Smalls, Rinoka Rashidi. These greats, the people that, a lot of people that speak on Sanet that speaking that real. Robert Perkins, Khalid Muhammad, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, Malcolm X. Our greats already put out there, and I can name any more. Our greats had already put it out there. We're not listening though. So let's go in here and let's start off by listening to this. This is why I'm going to show you how the black man and the black nation has no fucking power nowhere. We don't run and own nothing, and we're at the bottom in America. Mostly due to our lack of knowledge. That's all. Lack of knowledge. So let's get in here. Former Atlanta fire chief says slavery was a part of God's plan. And it's a video on YouTube. Former Atlanta fire chief says slavery was a part of God's plan, nigga. God planned that. This God doing. Yeah. This is God doing, y'all. This God's plan. Black man, black woman, black child, nigga, why you mad about hundreds of years and millions of lives lost during this slave trade in America and throughout the world, but specifically in America? Why you mad? This God's plan. Y'all God that y'all believe in. This is God. This was God motherfucking plan. This motherfucking Black Cave says. This was God's plan, nigga. You don't need no reparations. You don't need to really be upset. Your God that you believe in, that the white man taught you about, nigga. This white man's God, nigga. This was his plan. You don't need to be mad. It's all for the greater good of humanity, nigga. is the mental of slavery you religious nigga have. Any religion, nigga, because it was God's plan in Islam to enslave niggas and mass murder, rape, and torture them in Catholicism and Judaism and Christianity, nigga. Checkmate, black man. That's why this motherfucking white man and his mom is the motherfucking champs of the motherfucking world, nigga, and of America. He make you believe your mass suffering, rape, and torture and people building whole nations and becoming wealthy and powerful on your backs, nigga, was God's plan, nigga. Do you all understand that? You religious niggas, boy. I tell you, let's give it up. Let's keep going. A former Atlanta fire chief believes it was God's divine plan to have Africans shipped to America to serve as slaves. This is not DeAndre Devon Manley. This is not pro-black everything. This former black fire cave chief. He said it was God's divine plan to have Africans shipped to America to serve as slaves and be raped, tortured, murdered for hundreds of years, mass murdering and raping and torturing and butt breaking and breeding. This was God's plan, this nigga say. And most of you niggas believe it because this is the same religion you niggas believe in, that this was God's plan and that niggas was cursed. Shame for you niggas. You niggas is treason, 99% of you niggas. That's why I say 99%. A black man are house niggas, coons, and caves, nigga. Cause y'all believe this, cause y'all believe in these religions, nigga. Y'all believe that this was God's plan, baby. And why wouldn't you believe that? Let's go to a verse I brought up on multiple occasions. Isaiah 45:7. Let's read it. For you religious loving black cave ass niggas. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create the darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord God, do all these things. This is what y'all Bible say. This is what y'all books say that y'all believe in. I don't believe in none of these religions. They're all man-made. But this is y'all belief, most of you niggas in America. So I understand why this black cave coon cunt motherfucking former fire chief could say this. This is a black man that say this because his God, he know that his God created all this peace and all this evil. He's the light in the darkness and he does all things. That's what that black man believes. That's what most of you niggas believe. That's why this motherfucking white man and his mama is the champs, nigga. Go ask the motherfucking European Jews right now. Just go ask one. Get on your thing and say, don't even ask. Say this. Chill out, European Jews. European caves. Chill the fuck out. This was God's plan. Divine plan to have your cousin Hitler put you niggas in the oven and starve you niggas to death by the millions. Nigga, don't get mad. You shouldn't have got no money. You shouldn't have got reparations. Right, Jew? For this, this was God's plan. We shouldn't have, the world shouldn't have gave y'all hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, of billions of dollars in reparations and still pay y'all annually reparations, white European Jew. Gave y'all a whole motherfucking country called Israel. Get that back to the original people because that was God's plan. Nigga, watch how long you keep your motherfucking job, nigga. They will cancel you, nigga. Let one of the celebrities say, you heard what Kevin Hart just said, and he's a coon, and that nigga said Egypt basically was black. The former Egypt was black. Nigga, you can't compare with that motherfucker. We taught you niggas different than that. We colonized you on the continent too, nigga. Kevin Hart. How dare you tell our good African niggas over here in Africa that black men created all the pyramids and they was their original people of Egypt. How dare you, nigga? We taught you niggas better than that globally. Global white supremacy, nigga. What the fuck is you doing saying that? You can't speak here. You can't give us no entertainment here, nigga, saying that shit. No, we canceling your motherfucking thing here. We don't play that. Let's continue to read. This coon right here, who is black cave, made the remarks during the lecture last month at Georgia's Department of Labor event honoring Black History Month. It ain't got to even be just Black History Month. Every day, this is niggas. We've been thoroughly taught and educated this way, black people. So let's keep going. Slavery in America did not catch God by surprise, the motherfucking cave said in a footage shared on YouTube. In his sovereignty, God allowed Africans to be brought to America as slaves. Africa was on the eve of social, spiritual, economic catastrophe and famine, still going into today. So he brought 6 million Africans to America through the Middle Passage as slaves. That's what this black man said. The European who colonized and ran Africa, he just said that on that. No. He didn't say the white man was the reason that it was on the verge of this, but it wasn't. He didn't say the white man, because they colonized Africa, was the reason of Africa on the eve of being social, spiritually, and economic catastrophe and famine. He didn't say that the white man caused it because they was running Africa, every country. I showed you the map of Africa in every country, every European country that owned it, and the motherfuckers that own it to today. Just a little bit more Asians, but they still run it. The Europeans still run it. It's the most wealthiest, self-sustaining continent on the planet. You can put all the other nations together, and they don't compare to Africa. It's the only self-sustaining continent on the planet. They're not letting no niggas run that, because if you run Africa fully, nigga, you run the world. The white man and his mama know that. The Asian man and his mama know that. The European Russian man and everybody know that. The North Korean know that. The South Korean know that. Indian nations own that. Know that. All the Arab nations know that. He said, God was not caught by surprise. He couldn't have been. Y'all God, y'all fake God, especially by these words. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord God, do all these things. Nah, y'all fake God that y'all made up wasn't surprised. This passage says it. Isaiah 45:7. No. I know it wasn't. I know this fake person wasn't caught off guard. Black man, black woman, black child. Y'all don't want to speak to this? No, because it's y'all religion. And God worked in mysterious ways, niggas done told me. He worked in mysterious ways to mass murder, rape, torture, and slaughter African people for hundreds of years. Get our mind still crushed to today. Every other nation that shitted on us and enslaved us, nigga, they are all the superpowers of the world today, off the backs of our ancestors. And this was God's divine motherfucking plan? And y'all tell me, Dre, why you don't believe in no motherfucking fake ass God that is man-made? Because this the divine plan was to have us mass murder, rape, and torture in America, on the islands, in Brazil, and on the continent of Africa for hundreds of years. Hundreds of millions of motherfucking bodies of ours then perished through the transatlantic slave trade by this white man and the Arab slave trade by this motherfucking stinking ass motherfucking Arab. Are y'all serious? Well, I'm not believing in y'all motherfucking man-made God. Encyclopedia of gods, nigga. Over 2,500 deities worshipped by human in human history, nigga. See, I know the motherfucking factual things about this fake man-made God y'all telling me about, that divinely inspired mass murder, rape, and torture of black motherfucking men and women for hundreds of years. Are you seriously? That's the God to follow, baby. These are religions to follow. That knew and allowed this and wanted this to happen. Every religion. This is what you niggas follow. And you tell me I'm asleep. I'm doing too much. I'm a hotep ass nigga. These are words that I heard niggas say about me. Malcolm X ass nigga. If we was more Malcolm X ass niggas in this world, we wouldn't be at the bottom, I promise you. Let y'all tell it. Dre the problem. Yeah, Dre the motherfucking problem. Dr. Khalid Muhammad and Malcolm X and Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark and Dr. Amos Wilson and Dr. Francis Chris Wilson, they are the problems, baby. Shake entity up, problem. We are all the problems. Once again, B123. Shout out with love and respect, Robert Perkins. We're all the problems though, Robert Perkins. We doing too motherfucking much. You go up and ask any motherfucking most black men and women in America today and say this. Man, the white man rule the world, man. They run everything. They run everything in America. You know what these motherfucking white-minded black men and women will tell you? Especially your entertainment niggas. And what I mean by entertainment is your religious entertainment ass niggas, your black movie entertainment ass niggas, your sports entertainment ass niggas, and all of the above entertainment ass niggas. That's all we do is entertain in America and throughout the world. They gonna say no. What you mean? We ain't came up in the world. What you mean the white man, his mama run it? No, I'm worth $1 billion. I'm worth $2 billion. I'm worth $5 billion. I got this many cars and houses. Or look at me on my social media, or me touring all over the world, or me playing basketball. Look, the white man can't run America in the world. Look the little real penny shit I have. Not to say that they still run all the institutions, the white man and his mama, that they created. But no, they'll say no. Don't listen to niggas like Dre and Robert Perkins and Malcolm X and the college and all Dr. B and Dr. Clark. Please don't listen to them. Look at us. A white man and his mama don't run nothing. Nigga, I got 10 Gucci belts. I got all the retro Jordans. I got a Lambo, nigga, on 28s. I got 10 cribs. So the white man and his mama can't run the world and run America. No. I vote into their system, but no, they don't. I pray into their system that they created and mass murder me while they was teaching it to me. But nah, they don't run nothing. Every political system and economic system I have to go into that I'm in today is owned, created, and ran by the white man and his mama. But no, they don't really run nothing. Black man, black woman, black child. All I ask is go do the research. Go look it up. I'm just going to pick another verse real quick before we do this video on this health and we close out on this Friday lessons. Because it's nothing I can say because y'all got God. Y'all waiting on God. Jeremiah 1 and 5. In the King James Version it says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before your man-made God formed you in the belly, he knew thee. Before he formed Hitler in his belly, he knew thee already. He knew what Hitler was going to do. So why y'all mad? Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou comest forth out of the womb, I knew thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before he knew what this white man and his mama was going to do around this world, mass murder, rape, and torture of African people. Hundreds of years, hundreds of millions of bodies. Before the Arab came out the belly and committed its Holocaust against African people on the continent of Africa, the Arab slave trade. God already knew thee. Y'all God, if y'all believe in this God, could have stopped thee. But he didn't. He allowed it, y'all God. And this, what y'all tell me to follow? That allowed the mass murder, rape, and torture and the total slavery of our minds still today in America and throughout the world? That's the God y'all want me to follow? Black man, black woman, black child. No other race, baby, believes that. No other race will allow that. No other race has allowed that but the black race in world history. Especially the last 500 years. No other race, no. Last but not least, we're going to get it here. And I want y'all to listen to a little bit of health to close out. You know, keep your God, I guess, because y'all going to do it anyway. So let's get it here and listen to a few minutes of this black doctor and what he say about heart disease. The truth about heart disease, baby. Q&A. So, yeah, let's get it here. And listen to what Dr. Columbus say about your motherfucking health. Because you don't give a fuck about white supremacy, systemic racism. and still running you physically and mentally. You don't believe it. So let's go in here and talk about your motherfucking health. What I said, I'm going to keep bringing these doctors on, black, white, male, female, and let y'all listen and go do your own research. Because this is killing millions of us. Your motherfucking health. This heart disease, these diabetes, strokes, unhealthy, undieting, unexercising ass niggas. The white man, his mama bad than a motherfucker. Let's go. Because he'll kill his own too. He don't care. It's all about money and power and land to this motherfucking white man and his mama. Let's go.
Live, my friend. So good to see you.
Likewise. It's great seeing you. I mean, I'm sad that we have to have the same conversation.
Same conversation.
Here about the same issues of heart disease, you know?
It just never seems to end this cycle.
No.
So that's why it's important, though, that we keep having these conversations, because it is my sincere.
He said this cycle never ends. You've been taught and educated this eating problems, eating habits, and not exercising and not dieting. So you're going to keep dying of the same fucking things. Black man, black woman, black child. And human race for that matter. But I'm talking about the black man, black woman, black child, because it's pro-black everything over here. Let's go.
Hope that with every one of these, we are opening some eyes. And the more eyes that get open, the more lives then get saved. So
my eyes open.
If you have a question for Dr. P.I.C.S, to go ahead and pump that into the comments or in the chat. We're going to get to as many as we possibly can here today. And Dr. P.I.C.S, I want to start with the question here. You have done now thousands of heart procedures, and you've been doing medicine for well over a decade, probably close to 2 decades at this point. From the time that you started to where you are today, how much has your perception of heart disease changed in terms of how many of these cases were in fact preventable?
Oh man, I'll tell you, Chuck, over the years, what I've recognized, my whole evolution, the hidden truth has just been exposed on a repeated basis in terms of really the root cause of heart disease.
The hidden truth of heart disease exposed by Dr. Columbus. This is a black man. Just listen.
But I've seen it just really explode, and the older I get, it seems the younger the patients are, which is the hard part. And recognizing the fact that it is preventable is really scary. I'll tell you, the worst thing ever is that when you dig through medical records as a physician or a clinician, you start to trace back through someone's evolution. You'll see, just a touch of blood pressure, a touch of cholesterol, a touch of diabetes, a touch of kidney insufficiency. That all of a sudden these things begin to grow, and as the medical record thickens, you see event after event without any intervention regarding lifestyle. You see the medication list grow and grow and grow, and you wonder, man, what if I could somehow be like Tom Cruise in that movie Minority Report and go back in time and stop the crime before it happens? I can intervene in someone's life and have the power and the influence to tell them, listen, if you begin to adopt this lifestyle, I'm not going to tell you that you're going to live forever, but I can tell you that your health span is going to be improved. I can tell you that your years of disability are going to be shortened. I'm going to tell you that you're going to enjoy life more. And that's where it's encouraging, but yet sad at the same point, as I witness what people are going through without any intervention of lifestyle being shared with them.
And for me, it's not just the person. You know, I mentioned the wives, the husbands, the brothers, the sisters, the parents at the top of the show. It's the family members who are going through this heartache as a result of this horrific disease as well. And that's something that can't be lost on you as a physician either.
No, not at all. I mean, listen, my story for myself is well known, not to others out there, but I lost my dad to the ill effects of diabetes. And it forever changed the trajectory of my life and my career and the way in which I went through things. It had collateral damage that rippled throughout my family, and I was a grown man. So imagine having that collateral damage at the young forming years of children's lives. You know, I just lost a friend from colon cancer. I know we're talking about heart disease. And his son's in the same grade as my son, 10th grade. And you imagine the loss, the burden financial, the burden on the mindset, the weight that it places on that young child. And that's really why with the work you're doing, the work PCRM is doing, the work that I am attempting to do is so important.
Well, let's go ahead and try to raise those health IQs and do some important work today. Let's open up the doctor's mailbag, Dr. P.I.C.S, and start answering some questions, my friend. The first one comes to us from John, and John is a keto questioner. He wants to know, if keto is so unhealthy, then why do so many doctors prescribe it for their patients?
Yeah, John, that's a great question. One of the things I always start asking is, I was told, early in training is know what question you're being asked before you provide an answer. And so a lot of times doctors may be trying to answer the question of weight loss in general, as opposed to health promotion in general. And we also know now that's amplified by the fact that many physicians, they don't spend as much time embedded in the research of nutrition and lifestyle. They spend more time in the realm of medicinal aspects in surgical interventions. And so what's the result of that? In many instances, there is just anecdotal recommendations based upon what they've heard or what they've been reported in general terms. But when one digs down deep inside of the literature, you begin to ask a specific question: how can I best achieve the healthiest heart-related diet I can? There is no dispute. The evidence and preponderance of evidence regarding animal protein, and specifically red meat and processed meats.
He's saying key words like evidence, research, study. Okay, I'm just,
is extraordinarily profound. And it tells us about the risk for cardiovascular events, both stroke, hypertension, and heart disease and heart event and longevity.
I love the way that you put that, as far as just looking at it as at weight loss as kind of this cure-all. And
I hope y'all understand that this is not pro-black everything P.B.E. DeAndre Devon Manley. This is a doctor, Dr. Columbus. We're going to listen to a couple more minutes of this and go back and watch this whole thing. Go look up Dr. Columbus. He got a few videos out. We talking about your health and you living longer. Since you said you love everybody and you want to be here long for everybody and you want to be in your best health. Let's go.
And I'll admit, when I was overweight, that was my only focus, was to lose weight. But then one of the privileges of doing this show has really been the ability to do those deeper dives that you were talking about. And so this weight loss journey for a lot of people that starts with, just getting that excess weight off, then suddenly becomes the journey to reduce the risk of heart disease, reduce the risk of Alzheimer's, of cancer, prostate cancer that you were just talking about, so many other things. And it's all
just losing the weight can reduce your chances for getting hundreds of different type of cancers and diseases.
all kind of tied together. It's so much more than just weight loss, which is why I love the show and I love conversations like this.
I'm gonna say, Chuck.
Yeah.
One of the things with that's so powerful is that you just mentioned a lot of times, especially inside of our area or niche of lifestyle, that people are beat up over the fact that they haven't completely transitioned and made that journey. And I acknowledge, I want everyone to do it 100%. But I always like to applaud the effort, because that journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. And so that first step for some may end up being keto or paleo as they start this journey of saying, I want to improve myself. But then they realize that, okay, this isn't the best.
Eating correctly as you can, with good diet, rest, with sleep, and exercising of some kind. It doesn't have to be the gym. It could be getting your ass out and walking, getting on a bike. It's a lot of things that is exercise, and not always just eating and sitting. Black man, black woman, black child, I'm going to stop it here on this brother. This is not DeAndre Devon Manley again. This is a doctor. Already checked his credentials. Already looked him up in research. Information I found out about this brother to see that he's legit. With his degrees and stuff that y'all love. He's an expert, subject matter expert in this field of heart disease. You see what he said about strokes, diabetes, heart disease, all of this stuff. It's what we're eating and non-exercising and non-dieting, and not getting enough rest. This stuff that we can all prevent. We can start doing this now and don't teach this same legacy to our children, because they will end up dying and having the same motherfucking diseases. This is 1 + 1 is 2. If I'm doing something and I pass it down to my kids and they do the same thing, they're going to die from the same things that I've died from. They're going to have diseases the same that I have. It doesn't take a brain or heart scientist to understand this. This is 101. PhD in common sense, black man, black woman, black child. I need y'all to understand that. If not getting enough sleep, and not sleeping long enough, not eating correctly, and non-exercising, getting you all these diseases and taking all these pills and stuff, then doing the opposite should change you into the opposite direction, right? You know, with not doing hardly nothing and eating bad and all that, what comes with that? We just seen it. We see it every day. It's most black man, black woman, black child that's obese, overweight, can't walk to the corner, can't jog to the corner, but steady stuff in their face. No exercising ass niggas. It's just real. You can get mad all you want, but you will keep going 6 feet deep. You will keep having strokes, having heart disease, having diabetes, having all the type of cancers that they bring up with every day they give them now. You're going to have them if you don't change your ways. That is what it is. This pro-black everything, P.B.E. Boy, I'm just telling you. Don't believe nothing I say. Go look it all up. Think of everything that I say is false. And go look it up and do the research for yourself. But fake is the new real, baby. And I'm going to leave out with this. Fake is the new real black man, black woman, black child in the world, in the human race. That black man and black woman created. I need y'all to know, fake is the new real. It's been that way since I've been alive. And what I done read before I was living, fake always been a new real. Especially when it comes to the black man, black woman, black child. I hear this, and I'm going to talk about both sides, the black man and the black woman on this, and then I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to start with the black woman, the queen, the goddess, the one that helped with us black men create humanity. So if this doesn't apply to you, black woman, then let it fly, let it go. I'm talking about the women, and when I say about the men, I'm talking about the men and women that this apply to. You know who you are. You can't lie to nobody because you're lying to yourself first. So you know if this is you or not. You can say what all you want. You know. So I done heard women always say, a lot of these women, I need a real man. I need a real mature man. I need one. I need a real mature man. But most of y'all black women out here, how can you tell me you want a real man when you have fake hair, fake asses, fake tits, plastic surgery, filter pics all day, every day on every picture that you're seeing, and always got makeup on? How can you tell me you want somebody real and you're not real? You can't have real if you're not real, and that's not real by definition. If everything about you, black woman, that this is applied to is fake, if everything about you is fake, one or all of these, fake hair, fake ass, fake tits, ass shots, plastic surgery, filters, makeup every day, you don't even love yourself. You know you're not real. Because your realness you don't like. That's why you have to do all these things that I'm saying. Because you don't even like yourself. You're not even real with yourself. So how can you accept some real if somebody coming to you real? You're not even real. You're all the way made up. You don't even love yourself. So how can you love and want somebody real when you're not real and don't love yourself? That's why you made up every day, all day, on all these social media sites. And whenever I walk out this motherfucking door and see one, you made up. 99% of you women, and I'm talking about the black women and all women for that matter, you made up. Fake is the new real. Black man, how can you tell me you want a real woman? How? Most of you niggas is wearing makeup, got fake teeth, getting surgeries on your abs and chest, filter pics all day, wearing makeup too. Don't take care of none of your kids. But you want a real woman? Black man for real? You not real. You broke out here but trying to portray like you got something. We at the bottom, black man, in the world. When it comes to every other race of men, we're at the bottom. We fake. We acting like we number one. We at the bottom, black man. How can we want a real woman, a real black woman? When we are at the bottom, we so fake we don't even know it. You ask a black man, or say this to a black man as a statement. Man, we at the bottom, man, in the world, man. We ain't none of us real. A nigga might kill you. It's just if to say that. He can be like, no, we real. Yeah, we real over here. We at the bottom, but we real, baby. Black man, how can you want a real woman? Ain't nothing about you real. When we look in the mirror every day and we say that we winning and we coming up and we not still enslaved, nigga, you fake. You living a fake, imaginary life, nigga. The stats show it. Every stat you look at, we at the bottom, black man, black woman. How can we want the opposite of real? Because we fake. Why we talking about we want that? And we not even real with ourselves, black man and black woman. Please tell me that. How can we expect something real when we're not? 99% of us. Don't wear no makeup for a whole month, black man and black woman. Don't wear no weave for a whole motherfucking month, black man, black woman. Don't get no ass shots, none of that. Just be natural, starting today. Black man or the black woman can't be that, baby. You've been taught to hate your skin. You've been taught to hate your hair. You've been taught to hate everything about you, baby. Checkmate, baby. That's why it's called global white supremacy, nigga, systemic racism. You've been taught and educated thoroughly to hate everything about yourself. That's why this motherfucker white man and his mama is the champs. Because I see it every day. Black man, black woman, black child. I see it every motherfucking day. With majority of us. This pro-black everything, P.B.E, I'm out.